Alrighty, so up to step 11, which is the rear panel assembly here. Now there's some small detail parts that go on the outside here, but like with the front panel, I'm not going to attach them as yet. I'll wait till everything else is attached, just in case I fumble around with a hole and just snap it off prematurely, which I don't want to do. But the thing I did do is attach these two plates here, which it asked you to do. Just glues directly to this, and this screws on to the back chassis brace in the next step. So the next step calls for the installation of the drive sprockets. So there's two halves here which snap in with a little pin. There's two little pins there to lock it into the right place, and there's also two decorative plastic parts that go inside these as well. So what I'll do, I'll find those and I'll get. Okay, so these are the parts that are needed. That screw, a washer, and these two plastic pieces that go in between the sprockets. So lather it up with some glue. Here we go. It's basically just how it goes. Now, of course, to put this piece in between, like that. It's kind of sandwiched in between there. And then there's also another decorative piece that goes on the outside here, but I'm not going to put that on as just yet because I obviously want to take this wheel off later on to paint it and stuff. So there's the other piece there, kind of goes on the outside. It wants you to glue it on, but I don't want to glue nothing as yet on there. I always like to run a little bit of glue on top of the seams here, just in case. Now, fun part. Gotta love the suspension. Yep. You have to attach it to the main drive shaft here, so it's pretty simple. Zoom in if you like. So obviously got these notches here. It's as easy as that. Do it up considerably tight, but don't go too crazy. There she goes. Show you the action of the gearbox if anyone's interested. Zoom out a little bit because it's going to be having a bit of trouble, but there you go. Alrighty, I'll put the other side on and show you how it looks. I forgot to mention, don't forget to add this washer, because I didn't in the last step, but it's alright. Please forgive me, haven't had my coffee yet, so seem not to function properly without it. Here we go. happy days. So there we have the two rear sprockets attached, looking juicy. Now the next step is attaching the rear plate here, just like this. This goes on top, just like that. Nice fit. Now it calls for two small screws. Just find those. Okay, so it requires you to use two of these black screws. That simply just goes on there, but like always, if it's going into metal, you need some good old Loctite. And like always get it on my finger, but that's all good. Sorry for going in front of the camera there, guys. Line it up nice, and then send it home. The other one as well. Too tight, I don't want to snap that plastic. But there you go. It's a nice fit. Heavy on both sides. Another step done. Move on to step, so that step was 12. 11 was this rear plate. Now step 13, attaching the radwells, which obviously you've already done. I've seen here they're already on, but I've left the front two to show you how they attach onto the chassis, onto the the suspension mounts. Cheers. So step 13 is attaching the radwells. There's 7 per side, 14 in total, and each has a bushing installed on either side, like that. It's a nice press fit. Nice press fit in here as well. This one might be a little bit difficult, so I just get the end of my knife and just ram it home, like that. And then the good old Tamiya grease. Give it some love. Wipe off any excess, and like all these Tamiya axles, they got like a key on one side. See how it's kind of, sorry, not a key, but see how it's kind of flat. So that's the area you want your grub screw to be hitting. Just like that. And talking about grub screws, always secured with these little mofos that always seem to get lost. So always Loctite these little cool cats, otherwise you'll be finding that you always lose them. As you can see there, it's a very simple procedure. That's it. I'll do the other side. So there's both the idler rollers installed, and all 6 other main radwells on the side, so a total of 14. And also a quick note, it also calls for you to attach these decorative hub covers here for the wheels, but like everything else, I'd leave these off until the end because they want you to glue them on, so if anything I need to change, I can do it now without having the risk of having to snap these off and do something drastic, which I don't really want to, so I'll put them on later. Next step, step 14, attaching the tracks. Well, I think it's actually step 14 and 15, so it's always the exciting part.